Hello, it's Ron back here with another video here. I recently released a video where I showed the Skydio 2 drone with the firmware update has the ability to land on the case. It just sees this symbol and you can hit the land button, and as long as the Skydio's within seeing distance of this case and this symbol, it will land on it. And on the video I posted, Skydio responded to it themselves. And he told me that I didn't have to, face the camera down and find the pad. That as long as Skydio could see it, it would find it. Now I will test that out, because in my testing I put it kind of, right above the pad and face the camera down. So before I hit the land button, it was already seeing the pad. But Skydio told me I didn't have to do that. So we will be doing that in the future test. But what this video is okay, on Wednesday of this week, and I never know my dates. Okay, today's Saturday the 27th, so Wednesday the 24th, the app update came out, at least for iOS, for the Skydio 2 app with the ability to land on the pad, and among other things. But we're gonna concentrate on laying on the pad today. So I went out that night and tried to land on the pad at my local ball field. And I was on Bill Thomas's Coast to Coast Drone Therapy that night, and I actually started out the show live from the field where I attempted to land the pad. But what I did not know is you needed the firmware update to the drone to also make that ability happen. And the firmware update for the Skydio 2 was not released until the following day, Thursday the 25th. I believe I got these dates right. So on that day, I later at night, about 5-6 o'clock at night that day, I went down to the beach and tried the landing on the pad function out, with the app update and the firmware update in place now, and it worked perfectly. But anyhow, what this video is about is the night that I went over to the ball field to test this out. I realized that it wasn't going to work, but it was a beautiful sunset that night, and I got some really nice video of it. So I thought I'd post that. Even had nothing to do with the firmware update, but I said I got some really good footage. There's a talk about a Sahara dust that will make our sunsets here for the next few weeks, maybe even longer, look extra special. So I don't know if this was part of that or not, but I hope you enjoyed it. I shot this at 4K 60. I take that back. It wasn't I think it was 4K 30 in HDR. And I know I did some HDR testing recently against the HDR on the Mavic Air 2. And the Mavic Air 2, most people thought that looked a little bit better. But wait till you see this HDR footage tonight. I don't have the Mavic Air 2 to compare with, but this HDR video really popped on this particular sunset. So sit back and enjoy it, and let me know what you thought. And I will be back with more Skydio testing of the new firmware. We'll do some more testing with the pad now that I got that information from Skydio, and you can see that post in my other Skydio video with the landing pad, their actual response to it. And I will also test the ability to take the drone further out in a tracking mode. Previously, you could only take it out to a certain distance, but now I think it goes out to 30 meters or better. I don't know the numbers, but it more than triples the current distance you can get the thing away from you for tracking with the beacon and the phone. And that will definitely help you get some more cinematic type footage when it's doing this tracking. So again, enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next one.